Hello YouTube, we're back with another solo lane play-by-play. This time we're going to be playing the bear, the Artio. I probably haven't uploaded an Artio gameplay in who knows how long. Let's just say it's been a very long time, most likely. And you know, people have been requesting. I talked about it in my last video. Tried to go for gameplay with it, and it went horribly wrong. But you know, we have it today, so I guess you can be excited for that if you can be excited for Artio. I mean, I feel like a lot of people do like her, but I just personally don't really like her too much. I honestly think, I mean, I don't even think she's that bad of a god. I just think part of the reason she hasn't even played in like competitive and other stuff is that she's just so boring. At least in solo lane, she's just so boring, and she's, I don't know, doesn't have a lot of outplay potential for the most part. Besides maybe like a cool stun or cripple in certain scenarios. Yeah, I just don't really enjoy her too much, but I know that other people do, so I'll be trying hard in this Artio. The thing about Artio is, I mean, I've played a lot of Artio in my day because she used to be a really good pick. She's one of the few Guardians that can actually get a lot of early pressure, just because she's a stance changer, so she has a lot of abilities. She has a lot of sustain, and she's also really tanky. And she also does pretty well into some of the meta matchups. Like, she's really good into Arthur and Achilles, because they rely on their movement to be pretty useful, and she just has so much sustain that she can match their sustain. And obviously she can negate some of their movement. So it looks like we're going to be against a Kakolin, so we'll probably just go like a standard start with boots here and TP. Kakolin's a bit of a lane bully, so we want to make sure that we have a TP so that we can get back to lane whenever we get poked out or whenever we have a power spike or anything like that, so that we can kind of keep pressuring out the lane. Lately I've been actually not going TP whenever I'm against like a non-lane bully, basically a passive god. Anybody like, you know, Sobek, Kuzumbo, some of the lower pressure warriors like Tyr, Amma, stuff like that, Bamana. But whenever you're against like a lane bully, I do recommend that you still go TP, just because it's kind of a safety net. It's a bit of an insurance, because you can use it aggressively and defensively. Because if you start doing well in the lane in like a close matchup, then you can use your TP to keep pressuring the lane and get back into the lane. I'm going to start blue for my Daji here. Hopefully he comes to it. He is not coming to it, unfortunate. Oh, now he is, cool. Start the 1 here. Possible I could start the 3 as well. If I was in lane, I would start my 3, just because I can use the dash to like get over my blue. I can group up the minions with my 3 by hitting them. But we'll start the 1 if we're on the buff. Looks like we won't miss that minion, which is good. Kakolin missed his minions, so that's good. Oh, I just used my heal into his anti-heal. I missed him anyway, but looks like he's not even playing aggro. He should play aggro to build his rage right now, level 1. I'm going to go over and grab the totem just because Artio does use a good bit of mana, and I want to get it for my team as well. I'm not going to use my heal one right now. I want to use this one so I can go back and heal on him. We root him here. So in this matchup, not the greatest, because I stack his rage pretty quickly because I just kind of spam my abilities. And he can jump my root, which is unfortunate. Gonna dash through here. Nice. Missed us with it. Big deal, he hit us with that, but we don't really want to fight into his rage right now, so we'll just play back a bit. So Kakolin's really not that great of a matchup for us. Would have much preferred like a try-hard enemy Arthur or something. No big deal though. Want to avoid his 1 here. Still got hit by it, unfortunate. I could probably just take him this way if he's taking a good amount of damage. Use my 3 to sustain back up. Keep the minions out of tower. Uh-oh, we're going to have an enemy missing middle. Oh, okay. Time to meet everyone. I want people to be spamming in my video, you know? So you max your 1. See if I can force his jump here. Oh, there it is. I can actually pressure him out a good bit here. Try and make sure I hit him plus the wave. Use my root here. His 3 is down, so bringing a lot of pressure off this. My heal's coming back up. Hit the wave plus him. I didn't hit him with it, but it's okay. If he uses his jump here, there it is. Depends on how many pots he has, whether this is all good for me. Obviously, I have sustain and he doesn't, so superficially it's good for me always, but if he has enough pots, then it could be bad. He did go a lot of pots, so get the totem for our team. He's not transforming quite yet. This guy shouldn't be here. Big deal, but 3-way splitting a blue and then a wave. I don't know why the horse is here at 3 minutes in the game, but so Probably just run his blue right now. We're gonna have enough for boots. I think on Artio you go, what is this guy doing? Should not be sharing with me. I don't really know what he's doing. But I think on Artio you should go cooldown boots. You do use a lot of mana early on. And, I mean, you might get some use out of the purple boots lifesteal, but for the most part, you know, you're already sustaining enough. And I think having more cooldowns up so you can just kind of spam your abilities is better. What does he have? He has tier 2 magical defense. That's kind of lame. Gonna group up the wave here by dashing through him. Just clear it up. I'm level 5, so I have my ultimate, but not really. On Artio, I usually, unless I'm against, like, I would say, like, Arthur at this point, I'm just going to keep putting points into my 1 and 3. I just think the damage and sustain from it is really nice. Because they're both really good abilities to max, as far as, like, a lane goes. And I don't really need my cripple at this point, or my stun. Gonna group up the wave here by hitting him with the 3. Ooh, nice, he jumps into me so I can get my heal. Get a little bit of poke. I'm not going to do a ton of poke to him, just because he has tier 2 magical defense, because he's a beta. But that is right now. Gonna look to go for these back camps here just because I outcleared him so hard, and I want to make use of the pressure that I have by clearing so fast. By looking for farm. Basically, whenever you're in the solo lane and you have really good clear pressure, or you get a proxy off, or you're just like farming them really hard and they're sitting in their tower, you want to make use of that 30 seconds it takes for the next wave to get there, or maybe like 20 seconds. You just get farm or get pressure somewhere, pressure out their jungler, do something with it, you know? You don't want to just waste it. Just use my 1 here. Clear that up. Oh, I missed that minion, what? Oh well. Kill. You guys are... Oh, what? There's a freaking... Oh, not quiet. There's a random Thor here. I was about to say, these guys are rotating here for some reason, but maybe they knew the Thor was coming. That works out, I guess. That's cool. So with Artio, when you're in your bear form and you use your 1, you can actually like drag it to the side a little bit, and you'll be able to hit a little bit more, like a bigger distance on it. That's good. And just keep stacking my Warrior's Blessing here. Maybe force his jump. Nice, we got it. Poke him out. Ooh, that's his ult. He just used it on me. Kind of weird. I'll let his ult down. Don't know if we can dive him. If he didn't have tier 2 magical defense, we might be able to, but... Oh, now we definitely can. He used his jump way too early, and he wasn't going to transform anytime soon. I'm going to try and back right away just so I can get back into the lane as soon as possible, because I don't have TP up. We'll grab some wards as well and ward aggressively, just so, you know, now that we have a lead, we can start playing pretty aggro into their jungle, and we have defense, so this is exactly when we start proxying and being really annoying for their jungler. Because in solo right now, soloing, you don't really have that big of an impact, let's be honest. The best way you can have an impact is to get a lead in your role and then start making it really annoying for the enemy jungler. The best thing you can do. So whenever you start getting a lead in the lane, you want to start transitioning it as soon as possible. But you also don't want to give up your lead in lane, so that doesn't mean like you just like rotate without pushing your waves and doing all that. Oops, I don't have my 1 yet. Here we go. Probably just dash through these. Put a point in my 2 now. Nice. I was gonna say he's probably gonna jump right when when he comes out of his stun. Alright, that's his ult. Nice. He didn't hit the minions either. I don't mind ulting on cooldown as Kokolin. I think it's really good for lane pressure and just like fighting and everything for your rage, but you need to make sure that you hit the enemy god plus the minions. It's only from this guy has. Over here. That's his ult in his bear form, or his rage form. I just noticed we're both like druids, if you will. Because he turns into a freaking werewolf, I guess, and I turn into a bear. In order to be a druid, do you have to turn into a bear, or do you just have to turn into like another animal? I don't really know. Even is a druid. Is that from WoW? What's WoW? You know what's WoW? My gameplays. Alright. Guy is about to stack his Warrior's Blessing. He doesn't have his ult, so got that going for us, but he does have Runic Shield now. So at this point, now that he has Runic Shield, and probably will just play defensively for the most part. I'm just going to start trying to proxy and stuff. At least maybe when I get my breastplate. Not right now, just because the wave's already meeting in the lane. It's like Thor's ulting mid. He can't reach me from there, obviously. Gonna try and group up this wave a little bit. Clear it up. I'm gonna TP back in with breastplate. That's a huge power spike for Artio. Obviously, the more buttons you can click, the better. Because Artio's buttons, the thing about Artio's abilities is that they're not really that great. Just as like, if they were on a 15-second cooldown and you just kind of click them like every 15 seconds, she'd be a really bad god. The crazy part about her is that she always has an ability up, and they're all like just like okay abilities, right? None of them are like good. None of them are like, wow, this would be amazing on a character that doesn't have a stance change. You know what I mean? That's the thing about her. So you want CDR on her like right away. I'm gonna start proxying here. I'll put a point in my ult just for the movement speed. Can be a little bit nice. I'm gonna wait for the minions to tank. I'll go proxy. Thor ult is down. We know that from seeing it on the map. So we can kind of just get a ton of pressure. Even if he came over, it's gonna be so hard for him to kill me. Yeah, I don't really mind this. It's done. Gonna use, that's his ult. We're chilling. I can actually play a little bit aggro here. He did hit me with the root there. Just stun him. We're fine. Try and hit both of them with that. We did. I can maybe turn on this Thor now. A little bit now. They wasted so much time there. And they're obviously really low. I might have been able to turn on them earlier, but I didn't have rotations for a while, so I didn't want to play too aggro. Try and read him here. There should be a kill. Nice, we got him. Try and go on this Thor. Try and hit him with my heal. Nice, we got it. Now I won't die to Sobek. I can cripple this guy. We can maybe keep going. I don't want to tank, though. Obviously, I'm 1 HP. Oh, he just crippled into it. Or dashed into the cripple. Forrest dies, but we'll kill this guy. No big deal. Whoa! What a roll. Be careful. He doesn't have enough mana for 3, but we got a tower. 3 kills. We're screaming worth. And yeah, that's why Artio is so strong with the breastplate. I basically always had a button up for them. They kept trying to unfollow me. It was closer than it had to be because I dashed when the Concolin transformed. I thought I would be able to dash before he'd be able to get his root off. It was just bad by me. Not very good. So he was able to get his root off in my bear form. And obviously you can root for dash. So that was just a little bit sketchy. They do have triple magical. So we'll probably just go straight into that magical defense, Voidstone. Also good for poking people out in lane. They're gonna get less value out of this. We're pretty deep in our jungle. He may rotate over the blue. I'm obviously going that way either way, so we'll try and cut him off. Okay, he hammered out. Pretty sure Thor the beads there as well, so. Looks there's a wave under my tower, but looks like it's a brute wave, a brute minion wave, so I'll at least get the archers, so that's good. I do like going binding on Artio just because you proc it so often, your abilities, but the problem is I don't really want to go it when they have 3 magical and I want to start rotating, you know? I group up the wave here, that's all I want to do.
Stay back, stranger.
Nice. We'll keep up the pressure. A little bit of my lead was gone there just because I died, but I'm still up 1k. Gonna rotate out of the lane here. Make it really annoying for him to call missing and just be like all across the map. Backs are up. Oh. We'll have a ward on him though, so we know when they're up next, so I can look for him. Mids are about to be up, so we'll go for that. Poke this guy out a little bit. Not get these mids. We got a kill on Soul, that's nice. Thor's still kind of missing right now, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Their backs are just now up, so that's where Thor will probably be next. Yeah, there he is. Pop a health spot. Get a ward on their blue as well, so we know when that's up. Potential more farm to invade. Thor here. See if we force his wall here. We did. It's gonna be really annoying to this Thor. Oh, there's a Ra here. I'm gonna probably die here. Unless I can juke this guy. Got a nice stun off on his 3. He's got his soul ult as well. My heal's about to come back up. I see it in my... Oh no, he hit. He missed. We can still go on these guys. Oh, I need to cripple that. I'm probably dead. Oh, nice. We got some heals. I should be good here. If I can get out. My heal's about to be back up. Use it on this guy. Nice. These brawls are obviously really good for me. We can kill this guy too. I'm about to have my root back up. I can cripple him when his pluck comes back up. Just gonna heal first. I'm gonna cripple just for the chance that he might try and pluck back out. I don't know if he has CDR. He does. Full CDR. Nice. That was a really good fight for us. Thought I would die, but I didn't. We're gonna go blink just so we can blink on their immobile Raw and just kind of run at him. Blink, I usually go blink on Artio. I just feel like it's the best thing for you late game. You're pretty useless late game if you don't, from solo lane, if you don't have like a blink to just like kind of run at their carries. But yeah, we kind of just, I just kept, so that fight I kind of just kept looking at my UI down here. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. You should be able to, the cursor. This tells you what abilities are up in the other form. So I just kept looking at to see when my sustain abilities were up, which are obviously my 1 and my 3 in my regular form. And I kind of just used that to my advantage to stay alive. This Thor is just sitting here. I don't know if he's waiting for me to beat the wave, or maybe he's typing to his team. They're all just sitting there. And they all start moving. I don't know. I can play this aggro unless their Raw is here. I can start poking this guy out because I have Void Stone. Gonna cripple him just so he can't 3-way from me. I may just blink on this guy. Oh, he got it. He did hammer though, so that's enemy ultimate down. We're fine with that. Oh, I crippled that. This should be good for us. Get a stun off. Gonna kill this Thor. Nice. We can keep going. Get this guy. He doesn't have his CC immunity. Oh my god, Dodgy, come on. Gonna try and root this Raw. This should be a free kill. Nice. I'm just baiting really well for my team to get cleanup kills here. They're never going to kill me. They keep rotating for whatever reason. And they actually could have killed me that last fight. Horus saved me with his heal. See, that's what I meant by if you like drag the one to the right a little bit, you'll actually be able to get the hit off on both minions. But yeah, they have 3 dead right now. Thor's dead, and I can just do whatever I want, really. Use that and dash out of the lane. But yeah, I mean, you guys can see how much pressure Artio has early on in the game. If I was like a Geb doing this, I'd be in a pretty bad spot. But I'm more of a late game god. I don't really get a lot of pressure early on, especially not a lot of like sustained pressure and kill pressure and always having my abilities up, you know. But
be careful middle. Be careful right.
Oh, careful right. I want to grab my blue and then probably back and go over to gold. If they rotate over to gold right now, it's going to be a little bit sketchy for us just because they'll be there a little bit earlier. But I'm going to call that I'm coming. I can actually get binding here. I do have enough magical defense, it seems. And Ra's, to be fair, Ra's damage is pretty easily jukeable and avoidable as a tank. Unless they like super CC chain me and just combo me. But and then they also have a soul, which she does a lot of damage, but we should be chilling on that. On that end, as far as defense. I'm going to call attack gold here. Kakolin's still on left. A little bit of farm on the way. Dash over to it. I max my 2 second just because it increases the cripple duration and also increases your protections that you get. The ult is like kind of nice to max because you get increased MP5 and movement, but I think the increased cripple duration is a little bit more worth. I like this Horus ult. Oh, I kind of missed. Doesn't matter. Either way, I'm just cutting off the option being in front of him. I was just tanking just in case my team wanted to get in there. I do have the cripple for this guy. Alright, we're chilling. No problem. Get a ward on their speed. Try and stun this guy. Help this guy get peel. Use my 3 for sustain to just slow them. Get them away from my team. Okay, retreat, no problem. We don't have our current here, and they have 4, so we should just chill a little bit. Guy has CAD shield. That increases my 1 healing and my 3 healing. That's pretty nice. Obviously increases his 3 healing. One right here, and then dash through. Guy's gonna run away from me. I'm gonna get some high wards here. Trying to fight me, which would make me think that somebody's around because he hasn't been doing it all game unless somebody was around. A little bit awkward clear. Guy will never kill me. They're Sobex here again. They just, I guess, come in pairs. And no point. I don't really want to do that to them. More about opportunity cost, and it's late in the game. The totem's not really going to do anything for us anyway, so. The way totem works now is that it stays after 15 minutes. It doesn't just immediately despawn at 15 minutes. It stays until you kill it. Like, so if there's a totem that spawned at 14:30, it'll stay for the rest of the game until you, I think maybe the rest of the game, I'm not sure, but oh, look at Colin's there. What the heck? Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I was talking about the totem. Bit of a weird rotation by him. All their buffs are up and left, right? He has farm to get. Ooh, that's his beads. Gonna try and catch his hammer, but beads either way. Might be able to just chase this guy out anyway. Now we're chilling. He's gonna run. Nice job. We can get their buffs in left. Such a weird rotation by them. Their blue is up. Their speed's up. We have wards on it. That's why I was talking about those wards are so useful. Very good to know when those are up and what you can do, what you can take from them with your lead that you get in lane. Because again, I promise you, you're not going to be very useful as a solo laner if you wait until the 25-minute mark and you're against good players. You're good carries. You just go tank shredding items. They'll destroy you. Okay. Probably just back here. We have a lot of gold. We'll probably just go Onis here. Or Genjis. We'll go Genjis just because Genjis is very good on pretty much every stance changer in the game. Just because it procs on both sides. Both stances. Unfortunately, we can't get a ward, but it's no big deal. We're pretty far ahead that we can kind of do whatever we want. But yeah, like I said, so if my Genji's procs, it'll proc and reduce the cooldowns in both stances. Which is just why it's so nice on gods like this. They don't have wards high for when they're coming in. I feel like they would have come in by now, though. Yeah, I don't think they're here. Unless they're trying to like steal over the wall or something. Ooh, good Scylla secure.
Well done. Attack.
Kill this real quick, boys. You don't have to be afraid. Maybe Scylla does, because she's low. Go mid here. I don't really care to grab my blue, especially with Genji's like another. I mean, Genji's is such a bloated item, right? Gives you infinite mana. If you really think about it. 40 MP5. I was about to say 30, but it's 40. We got some low tier 2s to grab. That's easy gold for us. See if I can force this guy's jump here. Nice. Don't really mind playing really aggro, dashing in front of their faces and stuff. They can't really kill me at this point. Go into. Oh, what the hell? This guy's no beads. Easy kill. Look, they don't do damage to me. I have too much magical defense at this point. I did go extra magical defense just because they have triple magical. That's enemy ultimate down. I feel like we could go mid. Yeah, we should go mid. Just gonna chase these guys out. This Soul's positioning is really bad here. Gonna cripple these dudes. I'm gonna keep going on Soul. That's our Aegis and beads. Gonna use my bear form dash because it does the most damage. Should be able to get a kill here. Oh, she's healing a lot. I think she has Typhons. No big deal though. I'm chilling. He missed his one. I wouldn't have taken a lot of damage from it either way. I actually like being in this spot here. Both soul actives. We're gonna look for Raw. Oh shoot! Unless they come to me. They're gonna peel for him. We could just get the Phoenix. Yeah, they're all turning around. Attack! Get the Phoenix, boys. Guy's crippled. We might be able to kill him. I just took the full Raw combo and it barely did damage to me. Nice.
Well done. Attack the right, Phoenix.
If we just keep using our horse heals with Cat Shield, we should be chilling.
Attack the right, Phoenix.
Full no actives. We'll call that out. What are they doing? I don't really know what they're doing. I mean, maybe I can help them. Okay. Oh, just attack right.
Attack the right, Phoenix.
Just hit this. We should be able to get this. Cern should do a lot of damage to it. I feel like we could still attack. Ooh, he's gonna get his disapparate off. Unfortunate. No problem. No problem. We should back up.
problem at all.
If they chase us out, we can definitely fight, like, around here. This guy's a lot of damage built. What the heck? Oh, okay. Quick gank.
Gank. Attack the gold
Okay, he's just
hero.
taking us to gold. That's good, too. This horse, actually, has got the freaking ults on lock. We want to get their red as well, so I'm going to go to that. Make sure we get this. Let's start going there. I don't want them to just go and do it. Plus, I can use my positioning to zone here. If they come. Well, no active, so if she comes, I can kind of mess her up. She does have double lifesteal. That's why I wasn't able to kill her in that last fight. They appealed for her a little bit, and she has way too much disdain. I could just go a divine last item. They do have a raw. We already have a divine, but it's really not that bad for me to go it as well. Scylla's not always going to be proccing it. If she's proccing on them pretty consistently, we're probably winning the fight anyway, because she's going to be doing so much damage. So I'm just going to go divine. Give me a little bit of flat pen for their carries as well. Just let me one-shot him. And like I said, I feel like we're pretty much tanky enough to their damage right now anyway. In fact, I would say that divine would make us live a little bit longer, in the sense that we're just going to kill them a little bit quicker, so that they won't get as much damage off on me, you know what I mean? That's just sometimes how it works. We should go left tower. Or we can go to end the game. We do have Oni waves, Oni fire waves too. There's a Thor here. I'm going to blink on him. That's his beads. Beads, Thor. We might be able to just end the game. We do have Oni fire waves, so. I'll wait for a CC immunity. There it is. Stun after. Cripple so he can't get out. Nice. Oh, we'll go on this raw. He's kind of out of position. Stun him again. That's his beads. Alright, we should be chilling. Don't want to take too much damage from this Titan here. Subject only ults at me. I'm the tankiest person in this game. Nice. I'll take this, I guess. I'm chilling. Oh, I did walk into that. Get a heal off. My team is focusing Titan. These guys are focusing me for some reason. We literally have a Titan. You have a Titan that's dying. My team was a little bit too afraid there. If the Surge just stayed around us, we could have ended it earlier and we wouldn't have been in threat, but they kind of ran away. They were low, but like I said, it was really just about the Surge doing it. We could end there. We could have gone for the left tower, but we definitely just had an easy end because we had Oni fire waves, so those are obviously very strong. And then we got to pick on the good colon, and we did get the Thor beads as well, so it was just going to be good pretty much no matter what. And yeah, that's kind of the strength of Artio. Like I said, I don't really enjoy playing her, so you probably won't see too many Artio gameplays on my channel. I guess I don't have to show what the final build would have been because we actually got to the late game and we showed the final build. I probably would have eventually sold breastplate for mantle and boots for like Nemean or something, or boots for like Spectral if he was going crit. Oh yeah, they don't have a hunter. Maybe for Midgardian or something then. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe a Magi's even. Magi's or Spirit Rib. But yeah, that's going to be it for the Artio gameplay. One of the few Guardians that can get pressure, like I said. And she's actually pretty decent into some of the meta matchups. So if you like playing Artio, give her a go. But other than that, that's it for me in this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments as far as requests and everything. And other than that, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.